back. It's another episode of Going Forward, the podcast. We got another Jersey native in the building, special guest, YG. I'll let him introduce himself. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro? Thank you for having me.
Of course.
It's Uncle YG, producer, engineer, man in many hats. I just don't rap.
Just don't rap.
Yeah, I just don't rap.
But, all right, so being that you grew up in Jersey City, why wasn't that something what made you be like, I ain't gonna pick up that hat, I'm gonna pick up this hat and produce? Because a lot of people was rapping, so what made you not wanna go down that lane?
I mean, I tried rapping before, like everybody. I think everybody tried rapping, but I just feel like I liked the sound, like the musical side of it more, like producing. I got into it early, just picking up an interest for like who made what beats and who's the producer on what song. Like I used to get the back of I used to look at the back of the track listing, the album credits, and see who did what and see where the sample came from. And I used to just go find that sample, listen to it, things like that. So
Gotcha.
I never really, I don't know. It wasn't like I disliked it. I just liked the production side more.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Can you recall the first beat that you kind of like dissected? Like, oh wait, this sample from that sound, and I heard that before.
Probably not the first, but I know like the Blueprint and Styles P Gangsta and the Gentleman. Styles P Gangsta and the Gentleman album. I remember I bought that album. I like obviously I Get High, like that Chipmunk sample shit was it. I picked up it was interesting to me to learn like who said what and who did what, and so it had to be like between I Get High, Heart of the City from Jay-Z that Kanye produced, and then even on Kanye album, The College Dropout, was this song called Never Let Me Down.
Okay.
It had a sample like, when it comes to being true. But long story short, he had like a choir come sing over that, but the original sample, it was just crazy. Like, so that kind of got me into wanting to sample and shit like that. So
You remember your first sample that you used, that you flipped into your own that you was really proud of?
it's kind of, it's like two. The first one was this Luther Vandross sample, the Going in Circles. But I did that, but my boy Prince P helped me. Like that was like the first beat, because I never knew how to export the beat. So when he was showing me that, we just worked on the beat together and shit. Like I did the Champu Sops, he did the drums on that. But after that, it was Summer Breeze. The beat was whack, but it was like my first time chopping up a beat and making the samples. Yeah, Summer Breeze.
Gotcha. All right, so you the hat that you wear now, you're a man of many hats, but the main hat that you wear, you say is a producer.
Yeah, I say that.
Okay, and
I would say that.
would you consider yourself a professional in this field?
Yeah, I would definitely consider myself a
Alright.
professional. Definitely.
What's one of the first? What was one of the first? I guess viral, not necessarily going viral on the internet, but one of the first moments where everybody was like, "Oh no, that's YG the or that's Jizzle the producer." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would have to say. I mean, like honestly, like the Designer Boys thing, like that's what kind of got me out there on that level, and then that turned into like, I mean, my personal moment, I would say like was the Doo-Wop challenge. When I did the Doo-Wop challenge, you get what I'm saying? Had everybody rapping on that. So that turned it from I'm a producer for Designer Boys to like, oh, wow, he got his own shit going on too, and that allowed other people to kind of like bridge that gap with other people and shit like that. So yeah, definitely Designer Boys, and then I would say the Doo-Wop challenge.
All right. So tell us a little bit about the doo-wop challenge, because that's not something that we could just lightly breeze over. You did
Right.
had the city in a headlock
Facts,
for,
yeah,
for
good
a
look.
minute. You get what I'm saying? Everybody was participating. Everybody was. You get what I'm saying? So, did you know that? Did you have when you made that beat? Did you know like, all right, I'm gonna do a challenge? Did you just make that beat and just come up with that idea afterwards?
Yeah, it's usually after. I made the beat. I was in the crib or whatever. I was like watching TV, watching videos, and the Lauryn Hill, the song came on, Watch Out. But I never really liked that song, like on some, oh, turn that on. But just that particular night, I just was beat. And then when that breakdown came in, when she's like, watch out, I'm like, damn, like, why I never, feel me? So I ran downstairs. That's when my studio was in the garage and shit, ran downstairs. And I downloaded the sample, chopped it up. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get back to this tomorrow, just to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the next day made the beat. Then I'm like, damn, this shit hard. And I put up a preview of it, like just me cooking up, and mad, like a couple people hit me like, yo, I need this. And it went from like, damn, I don't want to just give this to one person. And then my brother told me, he was like, yo, you should just do a challenge and just. I'm like, word, that's a good idea, because I'm not into like the spotlight like that. That's really why I'm a producer too. Like I don't really want to. I don't want to be the one with everybody behind me. I'm good behind the scenes trying to make shit happen. But yeah, that shit was just dope. I didn't know it was gonna be like that though. Like the first day I put it up, like probably probably one person did it like the first day. Then like the second day it was like a few more people. Then the shit just started. It was like a snowball effect. Word up.
You rapped on it or no?
No, I ain't rapping. I forgot somebody was trying to gas me to do it. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that.
That'd have been dope.
I got a verse though. I don't tell nobody this like that unless you really know me like that. I got a verse on that ED3, Everything Designer 3. Yeah, me and Hero. It's called Don't Switch.
Okay. Because I remember seeing a video of you like rapping. I know you was playing around.
I was playing. I know how to rap, bro. Like this shit is. I grew up. My big brothers, my cousins. Like this shit is in me, but I just rather not.
Got you.
I'd rather not.
So your big brothers and cousins, they was producers or rappers?
No, rappers. My brother HBK and my cousin Hitchcock. He was with the A-Team, yeah. So, but yeah, and all my cousins like just I had two of my brothers, Sub and Mo. They was a part of this group called the Medicine Cabinet. I don't know if you heard of them. Jersey City, but this is like 95, 94. Wow. You know what I'm saying? They was kind of like Joe Budden mentioned them and shit. Like my brother, like they know like.
So your upbringing in the music, you pretty well grounded and got a good inspiration as far as like where you wanted to go in it. That's fire.
Shit from my mom's playing like old music around the house that I didn't really pay attention to as a kid, but you just grow up and you hear these things, and then when you hear maybe like the shit that you are into, like rap and music, and they sampling old songs, and it just make you bridge the gap. Like, oh shit, let me find my rare gems and samples and flip my shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so a little game that we do here, you know what I'm saying, is we like to give all our guests like a rap name or a stage name, whatever, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, we got Little Bow Wow or Big Pun, so we give you the option, you could pick Little or you could pick Big, whichever one, like whatever your rap name would be, we gonna finish it off, or we gonna start off with Little or Big, so you could pick one. Which one you gonna pick?
Of course, Big.
Big? Everybody pick Big.
Yeah.
All right, so what was the last thing that you bought?
Shake.
Give it up for Big Shake. We got Big Shake in the building.
Big Shake, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's
that was a good one. I like that one, Big Shake.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? If y'all drop a comment, you got a comment that has Big Shake.
Big Shake.
All right, so growing up, you grew up born and raised Jersey City, right?
Yep.
Did you have a favorite cartoon character or superhero growing up?
That's a good question. I was like 5, I used to like Barney.
Barney?
Then I used to like I stopped watching cartoons after I was like 10. Like I never really like I watched Dragon Ball Z, but that's a good question, bro. I ain't have no like fictional hero or none of that like that. I mean, yeah, I ain't had no fictional hero.
Now our last guest, he's well, not the last guest, but the last episode we dropped. I don't even think that episode dropped yet, but Coach Wright, he mentioned I asked him that, and he said his superhero was his pops, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like my big brother, my father, my whole upbringing. Like I was kind of raised like I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest out of all my brothers and sisters. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just like both parents, things like that. So yeah, I was able to. I never had to be a follower, and I never had to follow like shit outside. Like I never had to join a gang and shit like that, because I had a big brother, I had a father. Like I had friends too, but like I was still able to, like when I left the house every day, I always like being me.
Do your own thing.
Yeah, and they taught me that, so I guess you could say that.
Word. That's dope. That's fire. Did you feel as though that was something hard to do, as far as you know, growing up in an urban community where the thing is to oh nah, y'all from the same block, y'all from the same hood, you gotta ride with this person. We don't know this person, so we can't really, you know what I'm saying? Was that something hard for you to do?
It wasn't hard for me to do, but it's definitely something hard to do for like the common person, and depending on your circumstance, you get what I'm saying? Like me, like fortunately, I grew up in a strong household to know that you don't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know that's a lot of misguided people out there that next thing you know you grown, but you already grew up in the, so you know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain, but it's definitely hard, and I can see why it's hard. It's a lot of pressure. You get what I'm saying? The people around you could sometimes like pressure you to feel how they feel, and it's alright to rob niggas, but you can still feel how you feel and tell them that.
Word.
And I don't have no problem like expressing myself, but that come with like people respect that at the end of the day.
At the end of the day,
Real
word.
shit.
All right, so let's get back into the music. What is I see you for those that don't know, how do you pronounce it? Is Bisset?
Be set.
Be set.
Yeah, like basically like you gonna be set. You come over, you gonna like it's like a double, triple meaning
got
type
it.
shit.
I got it.
Gonna be set, kick your feet up.
I got
Good.
it. All right, so can you give us a little bit how did that come about? Like, what's going on with that? Because you guys and DG, she's like the main
Yeah,
head artist
word,
on there. So shout out
facts.
to her. We gotta get her up here.
Yeah, she gotta
You know
get
what
up
I'm
here.
saying? So y'all definitely, you know what I'm saying, putting the name out there, pushing her out there. So like, how did that come about? Tell us a little bit more about that.
Really like, like since Designer Boys, it's still Designer Boys, but we all kind of like had to expand and graduate and branch off to kind of bring everything back to the root. So like B Set was my thing. You get what I'm saying? So it still is. It's like a production company. Like I got the production side of it, and we got like a management and artist development side. And then we got the studio. So it's like that's kind of more so for whoever wanna, you know what I'm saying, whoever wanna book time and shit. So the production side is just, that's me, and I'm trying to get some producers and things like that. Like I'm already working with Judah. He changed his name like 3 times, but Judah Cooks.
From Jersey City?
No, he from like North Bergen or something like that.
Shout
But
out to him.
But I met him, like I got a random email or whatever, like, and his name was Martian Maine at the time. He did that spooky beat that you heard with Nunu and Baby ATM.
Mm-hmm.
So he reached out to me at the time, like, yo, I got some beats. He fucked with what I do. You know what I'm saying? I never met him. And I think that's also dope too. I was like one of the first times I was like, damn, like people watching, you know what I'm saying? So I told him pull up. Like I just told him straight pull up. I asked him what's his gram, like who are you type shit.
Yeah.
Like, well, I pull up. So he came to play some beats or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? He come cook up, have him come to the studio. We work together. So that's the production side. I'm trying to get more producers like that. Just, you know what I'm saying? And just drop as many gems on them as I can, tell them what I know and learn from them too.
Word.
You get what I'm saying? Because that's one thing. Like even if you're a new producer, like regardless of new producer, everybody different. So I'll show them some shit that they might never seen before and vice versa.
Yeah, iron sharpen iron.
Exactly.
Word.
And the management and artist development side, that's where we I work with Sparks, you know what I'm saying? We do handle a lot of like creative direction and shit like that. And just as far as like having a vision for artists, like as far as them channeling the best inner versions of them and
Gotcha.
what they should be, or at least what we feel like they should be showcasing and what they think they should be showcasing.
Gotcha.
And then we all come together and just, but it's still kind of a work in progress right now. So it's learning experience too, because I never tapped into that before.
Word.
So I'm just using my experience with Designer Boys for real and carrying over into focusing on one person.
Word, that's fire because you took, and that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, everything is a learning experience.
Yeah.
So everything you learn from the Designer Boys and what y'all created over there, you was able to step over to a new space and create
Exactly.
your own shit.
Because we took a lot of losses with Designer Boys. Like we really got like played with, if you want to say that, like shows and shit. Like we wasn't getting paid. Like we was just young, lit, and just happy with the 10 free. You feel me? So we think that's something like, all right, pulling up at 10 free, like. But looking back and how I'm seeing I'm able to get DG paid and shit like that, like
and a
niggas
bottle.
get one bro, design, we could have been rich.
Yeah.
But like we was coming 10 deep, us alone.
Word.
And people coming for us, we got the whole spot.
Word.
So yeah, looking back, it's like, but it's a learning experience. I couldn't get to this without that.
Without that, yeah.
So-
Nah, facts, yeah. Every L is not always a loss. Sometimes it's a lesson.
Definitely.
All right, so what's a deal breaker for you? Whether it's a intimate relationship, platonic, business, that somebody does, a trait that they do that you like, nah, I'm not fucking with that. Like I can't. Like, what's a trait or something that's just a complete deal breaker?
Sneaky shit, whether it's business, especially business, just sneaky shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm transparent and hidden agendas, like personal hidden agendas. Any decision I make is like 1% my personal preference, and that's last. Like the first 99% is I'm thinking about the situation. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something, say we all come to the table, me, DG, whoever, we try to think about something, like I'm not gonna try to steer her to do something that just cause I wanna personally do it. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling? All right, well look, I think, and just weighing the options of what might come with this and what might come with that. Just being real and no sneaky shady shit and shiesty shit. That's really it.
Word. All right, so can you give us a? All right, so you are a producer, but we obviously know that you love hip hop, so you got some favorite rappers. So do you think you got a top 3 producer list or a top 3 hip hop rapper list, or do you got one of both, a list for both?
Producers, like I feel like I always gotta put Kanye first because he like was the person. I like beats, but I never was able to put a face to whoever made, like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I didn't even know what a producer was for a long.
Yeah.
What is a producer like?
So, you know, you got Kanye. When Kanye came, he made me like literally want to do this shit. So I would say Kanye. I can't really pinpoint a producer, but I like Memphis sound, like the old Memphis sound, like 3 6
Oh, okay.
Mafia.
That shit never gonna die though.
Yeah, and that shit is still prevalent right now.
Right now, yeah. Right
So,
now. That's crazy. Right now.
yeah.
Still.
I like a lot of Southern production, bro. Like not a lot, but those hard hitting kicks and
Gotcha.
the shit you could feel. Like
Word.
I'm not really a boom bap kind of guy unless it's some boom bap shit. I don't like boom bap.
Gotcha.
I like the hard knock shit. I don't like the boom boom. I don't like that shit. Like the New York beat, like the Scarlett shit. Like I like what that represent for New York. I like what they're going for. But me personally, I don't like that type of slow beat.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of the people, and shout out to her too. A lot of the people that's like supporting her, are like, damn, this fire is like old people from old school.
Yeah.
So
My cousins in their 40s hit me up about that shit.
yeah, word. That's crazy.
But my bad.
Now you good.
To that's smart though. You just gotta, in this shit, you gotta pick your audience. So she probably figured like, you know what? I'ma cater to these Busta Rhymes type dudes for real. Cause they legends, they gonna get you in there. Look, with Flex.
And she was at 50 the other day.
Yeah, so it's like that's motivation too, to show you like
Do your own thing.
do your own thing. What's for you is gonna come for you. You might end up with this demographic, you know what I'm saying? You got, cause the drill like is taking over New York. So you got some drill people who look at her like, who the fuck wanna be around Busta Rhymes and shit? Who the fuck?
Word.
But niggas is really legends, you know what I'm saying? So it's all depending on what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. All right, so we got Kanye, and so the other two you can't really.
Yeah, I like Memphis sound, and I like I just like a good sample,
Hip-hop,
bro.
a good-
Yeah, like a good sample.
And I can see why you can't really go with nobody else besides Kanye, because I feel like the only person really, and from my knowledge, the only person that was really like sampling as far as making a hard beat was like Just Blaze.
And
for real.
Just
I feel like
Blaze.
Just Blaze got kind of like was
Yeah.
around. They kind of like did it at the same time. Like,
Right. And that Blueprint album, Kanye and Just Blaze, them niggas went in on that.
Nah, facts.
I think Just Blaze made the did he make Mama Loves Me? I don't know, but I know he made the lyrical exercise beat. Breathe easy, like shit like that. They sample different though. They sample different.
So all right, so producers, we got Kanye, and there's a couple sounds that you cater to, so,
Right.
or that you like. What about rappers though? Do you got a top 3 rappers? It could be local, known, dead, alive.
I like to separate the local shit from the,
Gotcha.
cause my main list is like shit that raised me and shit like that.
Mm.
Like then I probably got some favorites right now, but my favorites right now I wouldn't say they're my all time
Switch
type
up.
shit.
Got you.
I think Jay-Z, like Jay-Z the GOAT, not just some rapping shit, but like I said, the blueprint is other reasons. I like I like Rick Ross, like lyrical shit. It's a bunch of artists I like. Like I like Moneybagg too.
Word.
I don't really like too much of Moneybagg latest shit. I feel like I feel like sometimes once an artist pass like a certain level of stardom, like I don't know, unless they need that motivation or something. They live a different lifestyle. So an artist that's trying to get you to hear their first shit or their second shit coming up, they rapping with a different hunger from different experiences. They not, you know what I'm saying? And then when you get to that certain level, the shit change. He might have leveled up, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And who the fuck? Yeah, these lists be hard, bro. These lists be hard because it's just one day it depends what I listen to today.
Feel you.
Get what I'm saying? Real shit. 'Cause
Today I fuck around and say I fuck with Lil Tyler, and then tomorrow I'll be on some. You fuck with Lil Tyler?
Yeah. I don't fuck with him like that. But I just got on him like probably a couple weeks ago. Like I just started seeing his shit for real. He hard young nigga.
Word.
Jason Tatum looking nigga.
Facts.
He look like his son, Lil Deuce.
All right, so are you into sports?
Yeah, I'm not into basketball.
All right, so you got a top 3 athlete list or a top who your favorite basketball team?
LeBron's my guy. You heard?
LeBron.
LeBron my guy. I like Kyrie too. He need to go to the Lakers, play with LeBron.
Got you.
He need to play with him one more time. I like Ja Morant too. I like Ja Morant. And there was one more. Who the fuck? Cause I was saying when LeBron retire, I got to pick somebody.
Yes, replace him, right?
Yeah, I got to pick somebody. I might let Kyrie feel. I don't know. I don't know. I might just be a fair basketball fan after that because I ain't watched basketball before LeBron came. I was however many seasons he was playing.
Word.
I remember in like 5th grade they made us like, oh, the Nets, but I ain't give a fuck about them.
Yeah.
Like when LeBron came in, I'm like, oh shit. And I've been fucking with him ever since. That's my guy.
Got you. All right, so we here now. So you started off. Designer Boys wasn't your first. You get what I'm saying? But we would say that was like one of your first established.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Pursuits to pursue your career.
The first time I took it serious for real.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So during this journey, now you learn what you learn from that, and then you start Beset, right? So now, you got DG, and now we here. If you can you share with us a time where you, like you said, you dedicated and you taking it serious, but something happened. If you can share with us what happened that made you feel like, damn, can I keep going forward? Can I keep going forward with this? And once you still here, so we happy to see that you still going forward. But what was that transition like from telling yourself, I don't know if I can go forward, to actually pushing yourself through and getting it going?
Honestly, it'd be some shit that happened every week that could be a reason for me to be like, yo, I don't know if I could do this shit. But I don't know, I just never had it in my mind to quit. I can't really picture doing nothing else.
Copy.
Like I can't picture just tapping out and just going to work every day, getting off. Oh, go to the bar because it's a Friday, have a drink with my friend. I never picture anything else but to pursue this or to be pursuing something. I don't know. I'd probably do some wild shit if I wasn't doing this. So it's like, it's really no quitting. So I never, like, even it's shit that happened that, like I said, but I don't look at it like that's gonna end it. I look at it like, okay, out in that, and that's getting out of here, but I'm not stopping.
Fire.
So
That's fire, bro. All right, so what is it that keeps you going? What is it that, like you said, when those little things come up, what is it that, like you said, we know you're not gonna quit, you're not a quitter, so you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that, is it a certain goal that you're looking to reach? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's really not to sound like hard-headed, but like to say I did it my way, and at the end, like I could be like, look, and really, had dug my own path and shit like that. 'Cause it's gonna stick. Cause it's like, not to say I don't want to pop a certain way, but I don't. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's mad times where like it's just you could take the easy way out to go do something like for instance, I'm not really like money don't drive me in this shit. So it's like as far as you get a placement here, I don't want to get a placement with an artist that I probably didn't even get to see them nod their head to the beat. Cause it's already, like, I've been there before, bro. Like, niggas not gonna give you your credit. Like, at least give me my credit. But it's no personal, like, for example, Creamy. He gonna make sure he give me my credit. We came up together, so he know, he understand and he know the work I put in. I don't really wanna work with nobody who don't understand or, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really a seeker. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing, I want it to attract people so we could build. Cause once you the seeker, like these niggas be moving crazy in this shit. So it's like people feel like once you may seek them, they gonna move a certain way. And I'm not set up like that. And I'm not even the person that be like, yo, no dick riding. Cause I feel like if you got a compliment, you want to compliment somebody, do that. Like somebody, you think somebody dope, do that. But yeah, I'm not a seeker. Like it got for what I do, it has to be like some sort of mutual interest. You know what I'm saying? So.
I feel you. What was so without saying no names or nothing like that, what was it like stepping in or actually working with somebody that's in the industry, or you get what I'm saying?
It don't really shit regular, bro. It's just regular. Cause like I said, I'm just maybe my my personality or whatever, but I'm not really that outgoing. So I stay in my lane. Like if we around, like, oh, you got a beat, I'll play one beat, but that beat be the one. And they fuck with it. So now it's like, why is this nigga over there quiet? But he got some fire, but like, damn, this the one. Like I ain't even play a second beat. That happened like a few times. So it's like I wanna build myself up that way. Cause everybody is who they are. I don't wanna be in the studio and gotta act like Kanye and bop my head all wild and shit to show I'm a producer. You get what I'm saying? Like I respect that, but that's not me.
I feel you.
I wanna continue to do shit my way, but still in the a forward progress. You know what I'm saying? Going forward. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So it's just that combination of staying consistent and persistent to what I stand for. You know what I'm saying? So,
Got you. All right. So do you when you in the studio, do you like to have the artist in there with you, or do you don't mind?
while I'm making the beat,
Yeah.
either or, but I ain't gonna lie, I prefer to just zone out by myself. Like I'd rather get there early by myself with my essentials, with my, you know what I'm saying? And get right. I could rock out for like probably 5-6 hours. Then, you know what I mean, artists or something, or even the homies could come kick it. But sometimes I need that time for me, like, cause if you sitting there with me, you might not understand it.
The creative process.
Yeah, I might play an old song and just listen to it for 7 minutes, run it back, listen to the whole shit sped up, run it back, just keep rewinding it, doing shit like that. So, they probably wouldn't understand it. So I'm like, I'd rather not. Y'all could come and I'm like over halfway through it or some shit.
Got you.
But I've done that too before. But I ain't gonna lie, confession, like I always think in my mind, like, yo, they probably think this. I be feeling like in my head, like, if like my friends there or some shit, like I don't want them being bored with my shit. But it's my shit. Not like that, but I'm like, I had to tell myself that, like, man, fuck it, I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah. And my friends, like, they fuck with it. Like, they like that process and shit, but I don't know, sometimes I just like to be by myself.
That's dope.
Word.
That's dope though, to have the balance though. But that thought do be in the mind, or you sitting there editing someone working on something, you like, this nigga's probably
they won't even understand like the process, the thought process.
Word, that's dope though. All right, so how do you if you could share with us, how do you see yourself going, and where do you see yourself maybe in the next 5 years?
I mean, hopefully the studio is thriving. Hopefully I'm in another spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just on some going forward shit. But yeah, shit. I just wanna build my name up, like, and probably have people with more questions than answers about me. You get what I'm saying? 'Cause I always feel like a question is better than the answer. Because after the answer is just done, a question, they go, no, like, wait, what does he do? What, or, you know what I'm saying? Is he just a producer? Oh, wait, I met him through some management shit. Now you here on some producer shit. And now you back here, like, what's going on?
Word.
And me being, like, laid back like I am and not so outgoing, I feel like that leads to more questions and more mystery,
Got you.
if you want to say.
Got you. What's something that you want What's something that you want people to know about you, if you think they don't know, or for the new people that's watching, what's something that you just want them to know about you?
I don't know if they don't know I don't got patience like that. Cause I'm cool and shit, but like, I don't know, I don't really got tolerance for bullshit. But they might know that though, so I don't know. I don't know, it's a mystery, man.
Got you.
It's another question.
That's what's up, though. Nah, yeah. I feel the reason why I like to ask that question is because we all grow. We continue to grow. So
Yeah.
I could be having my man's right here next to me the whole time, and then you don't ever look at somebody in question like, bro, you do not know I don't fuck with that shit. Like, why would you even?
What shit? Like, what you mean?
Like it could be some shit like ashing out the window or just some little shit like, bro, like,
Oh,
you,
like,
you don't know,
yeah.
I don't like that type of attention, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think. It's so much, bro.
Cause I'm the type of person. Some people are like, oh, it's not that deep. Nah, it is that deep, bro. Like, stop ashing. If I don't want you ashing out my window, obviously, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Where
you bringing the type of attention that I don't like. You get what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm getting in my man's car and I know he don't like when I ash out the window type shit,
yeah,
I'm gonna bring me a little. I'm gonna ash in my thing.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
cup or some shit.
sure.
I mean, honestly, I think like a few things I said is some shit that people don't know about me.
Nah, you did
So-
drop Copper Double Jump.
Yeah, exactly. Because I can't pinpoint, like, I don't know. It ain't on the top of the brain. It's something though.
I feel like the creative process, that was a good one though, letting us know like you like to create alone, because you see a lot of people, they like to have a lot of people in the studio and they
Yeah.
like to do it like that, and they look for that that acceptance, like, yo, this hard, keep going, but it's like with you creating your own thing, and it, like you said, I'm just giving you one, and that's the one. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, that's fire. That's a form of confidence too.
I mean, I got more to give them, but I know before I play I know how this shit go. I got a little strategy. This might be something you might not know. I got a little strategy. Like, when I'm in the studio, I don't go there. Like, I was in the studio just a couple weeks ago with Creme, Flea, and Asian Doll, whatever.
Word.
So I went there. I wasn't on producer time, and we went just to show love to a video shoot or whatever. And we went to the studio after, and there's a bunch of people there and shit. They playing a bunch of beats. So I never go with intentions like, lining up, like getting my beat ready. I read the room. It's a bunch of drill rappers, like, I don't know, which is cool too, but like, I'm not just trying to pitch my beats anywhere that is any rapper, because that shit might not make sense. So I let them, they playing the beats that they doing this shit, so. But she not feeling none of the beats like that. She like, next. So now I'm seeing what's going on. I don't know who getting on the song. And honestly, like, I'm like a team first type of dude, so I asked Creme, I'm like, yo, Creme, you getting on it? So Creme like, nah, he ain't getting on it. He just said Flea and Asian Dog. But I know Flea and Creme locked in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got a beat, but it was really for like, if Creme was getting on it, like, to, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know Creme, he know my beats and he know how to come on my beats too. So it was like, but he's like, yeah, send that shit up. So I let them play like one more beat. So it's like, I kind of let them get tired of the watered down shit. And then I come, the breath of fresh air, like, I got one. She's like, yeah, play that shit. Played it instantly, like, oh, no, you fucking with this. It recorded on that shit, like, right there. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Fire.
that's just an example of that. So that's really my strategy. Like, I let them play all the shit they're gonna play. I sit there. I'm like, yo, I got some fire. Like, I wait to the last, like, all right.
Last
Shit.
quarter.
Yeah, like, all right, bet. Hit them with this.
You gave the other producers a chance though.
Yeah, you feel me? Or maybe, I don't think the producers was there either, but it's like you can't help like that's why I don't make drill beats. Like
So you don't make drill beats at all?
nah, you might hear like the hi-hat cadence, like the
Yeah.
like as a producer, like you could take little shit, but I got my own. Like I don't go for the like you know what I'm saying.
Like that London.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I respect it. It's cool. It's a wave, but like name me a drill producer like
Yeah.
that you want to be like.
It's a wave, like you said.
Like I heard the actual beats, and it's not shitting on no drill producers because I respect it. They getting their placements, they getting their name up. That's what they into it for. But me, I want to be remembered a little longer. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
so.
You want to set your stamp for real.
Yeah, like I said, I just told you, I like Memphis sounds. Like, you don't think incorporated some Memphis shit in my shit? Like, all the hard-hitting snares, the hard-hitting kicks and snares, like, that's because of shit like that. Like, I like the Who Run It beat. Like,
Yeah.
shit like that. Like, they sampled, that's a sample of an old song. I think the Delphonics, Ready or Not, Here I Come.
Yeah.
They sampled that, and then they made that shit some hard-hitting shit without boom bap. So that introduced me like, damn, you could, all right,
Word.
feel me? So,
That's fire.
very good looks.
Before we wrap it up, I definitely do want to thank you for popping out. Definitely share with us where the people could tap in with you, and if you are like you did mention, you are building up your team, Baset. So how could the producers tap in with you? Like what's something that how would you like for them to formally pull up? Just send an email through or like.
Sure, you get the page up. We got the page is bset.now. We had the old page that shit got taken down, some complicated Facebook shit, but we got the page bset.now. You could DM me, uncle_YG. We got the BSet Studios page. Everything picking up. I'm not really posting on it like that yet, and I got my production page too, is how you do that, Uncle YG. So I'll be updating like my latest beats and like other content on there.
Word.
So yeah, like I said, you could just hit me up, just DM. You could hit the whatever button. I'm not really. You could email me too if you want, but yeah, just I like to meet people too. Like I like to run into people on the Judah story. Like that was like really like it was another kid too before. This was maybe like 2 years ago, but long story short, like most of the people I meet, the new people I meet, and it's from just maneuvering through this shit and really hitting the pavement and rubbing shoulders and shit like that. But I'm definitely interested in that type of shit too, because I realized shit. If you at home emailing me, then you got some time on your hands and you can get to work. Exactly.
Facts.
So.
That's fine.
And appreciate you for having me, bro.
No,
Shit.
of course. I appreciate
Definitely.
I hit you up. We took a couple days and you know what I'm saying, we put it together.
Right there.
I did have another question for you too though. What's something that what's a challenge that you've given yourself? And I don't know like New Year's resolution shit. It's a challenge that you gave yourself that you want to try, whether it's in your career, it could be personal, whatever. Like if you want to share it with us, like what's a challenge that you just gave to yourself that you're looking to just push yourself more to just, just help you bring yourself to that next level?
That, like, just push myself more. I realized, like, I got to be seen more, probably more pictures and shit like that, because I'm a handsome young man. So, I just got to, like, and I realized that just, like, as far as the Designer Boy shit, too, that would kind of help that. Not me single-handedly, but, like, I didn't rap, and I had people that, like, I was probably the favorite out the group. Just, like, oh, damn, like, so that made me...
From the outside looking in, I mean, I did shows with y'all.
Yeah.
I took videos of y'all and shit.
Facts.
But from the outside looking in, it did seem like you started something and then just started like picking through the city, like, oh, come here, you come here, you come here, or even people coming to you. But that's what it looked like.
Now I have to clear that up just out of respect for my bros. And the crazy part is, like, I wasn't a part
Shout
of
out to Hero too. I know Hero.
Yeah, shout out to Hero, shout out to Snow, shout out to Harlem, shout out to Sos, Creamy, Finesse, Milo, Sparks, Barlow, Grease. Shout out to everybody, man. That was ever a part of it. But I wasn't there from day one. Like, it was Hero, Snow, Creamy, Harley, and Finesse and Sos. Like, but it wasn't like, yo, we starting this music shit. Niggas start off as like a crew of Designer Boys. It was like 2013. And they had Hero had the studio on in the Heights. And one day, Sosa just hit me like, yo, you still making beats? I'm like, yeah, but I was doing this shit for fun. By this time, I had a car already. I was driving around. So when I first started making beats, I would make like 5 beats a day when I was like 15, 16, 17. When I turned 18, got a car, I was like outside. I make probably like a beat a day. It slowed down. But when he hit me, I'm like, yeah, I had some shit. Pulled up to the studio. It's funny because I had the same strategy. I let Hero, at the time, like, is Hero like, I don't know this nigga, like, he just another producer, you feel me? So he playing his beats. But Hero's a talented dude.
Facts.
So Hero knows how to, like, if drill, like, say Hero was really still in his producing shit right now, drill is in, Hero would know how to make all the drill beats. If trap was in, Hero know how to make all the, because he know how to, and it's not a bad thing, like he know how to emulate, but that's from the talent and knowing how to, you know what I'm saying? So I give a lot of credit to that too, but I waited for him to do what he was doing. Then I came, play my beats. Niggas like, oh, this shit hard, this shit hard. Niggas did Super Bad, niggas did a couple songs, but long story short, by the time I came in, Snow got locked up. So it was like, I give credit to like Snow and Harley and Cremmy, like them niggas was like, Hero was the producer for real. Hero was on hooks, Hero was doing hooks and shit like that too. But when I came in, I think I'll just say like, it was probably like a month or a couple, I don't remember exactly, but it was like November, October 2013, 'cause we did the video on Halloween. I would just say I kind of organized us, like structured us up and had us take it serious. And like when I came in, I remember vividly, like, yo, let's do an album. Niggas like, mixtape, let's do an album. And we're gonna put that shit on iTunes. Like, we ain't never do, like, back then, like iTunes, it wasn't Apple Music.
Yeah.
Just straight, you gotta buy it off here. And of course, we had the CDs. So, yeah, I just kind of, like, yo, we doing this song to, like, that crew. Yeah, that crew, bro. I made the beat one day. I was watching Scarface, Carlito's Way. I don't mean took your head off, this is the last question, but we was watching Carlito's Way, and a scene came up, and I heard the music in the back. I'm like, that shit sound hard. Looked up the score for that. There's another gem for y'all producers. I'm sure they do that shit to some people, but if you don't know, like, you could sample from anything. Like, if you watching a movie, you hear a hard part, like, look up that score and really do your homework. You gotta find that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
that's fire.
I did that, found it. I made the beat one night. The next day, we laid it down. And the third day, we shot the video. But I went to Florida for like my family for Thanksgiving. And for like a couple days. Then we came back, we shot like the last scene. But just like 3 days, we did that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was like, yeah, I was just like kind of putting the battery in the back for that. And then when you got like somebody like Crem was just always ready to rap, and that trickled down to everybody else. So it was just like, it was just magical, bro. It was just magical.
No, that's fire. Yeah, like y'all definitely put a stamp on the city. So,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
So I had to clear that up because like I get a lot of credit for Designer Boys, like rightfully so, for where I feel like I helped take us. You know what I'm saying? But that original, like the birth of Designer Boys, like I wasn't there. Like I didn't come up with the name. You feel me? And that's what I feel like make it dope too, because I feel like everybody just like Snow sparked it. Like I had Designer Boys, and just the whole like energy. You feel me?
Word.
Then got Harley, like he got the like just the vision too, as far as how we moved, and he helped like make our logo. He did the logo for real. It's the Ferragamo shit, but it was his idea to think of that.
The
we first was gonna extend the this on some copyright shit, but I was like, man, fuck that shit. We'll cross that bridge. But they sue us. This was supposed to be up more, like a D and a B.
Oh, okay.
Feel me?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that shit. We just use it straight like that. Then you got Cremmy, like, without Cremmy, we couldn't have went where we went because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit all work out crazy. Then me, Sparks, he shot then all our videos at first. Like,
shout out to my boy.
Yeah, but like he shot that crew. He shot our first video Super Bad, so we couldn't have been seen like that without him. So it's just mad shit. Like, if I'm missing somebody, but you gotta, everything add up. Real shit.
Because it's like even with, to use Sparks for an example, like he could have came to the team and been like, oh nah, I'll rap too.
Right.
But he was able to he was on songs and shit like that.
Yeah.
He was still able to pick up the camera.
Exactly, and add something that we didn't have.
Exactly. So I feel like that's something else. That's another gem that anybody else who's trying to, whether you're trying to make a group or work with a team, or whatever you do, you gotta do something that somebody else is not doing.
Find your value.
Yeah, if you see 3 people already doing this, you be the first person to work on something else type shit.
And that's another thing too, engineering. Like I never was on no engineer shit. So Hero, we was at the studio in the Heights, and I'm about to share with y'all another gem. This is supposed to be for the documentary, but I don't think it tastes like. So niggas was at the studio in the Heights on High Street. Boom, went from there, and niggas don't know. Well, some people know. Krim was with Flex Army too.
Yeah,
So
we had Blaze Moolah up here. He touched on that a little.
Yeah, so it was design. Krim was on Flex Army Designer Boys. I wasn't Flex. Like I'm. That's not me. Like I don't like. That's what's up. I'm still with it. But Krim was dealing with them before I got involved with Designer Boys. So I'm not just gonna be like, yo, I'm Flex Army too. But they had Mr. Chicken, Blaze, Duffy, and this nigga named Fred Doe. He was hard too. He was on our No Face song. Yep, the shit I said we made in the day.
Some real shit. They was one of the, when they had the studio, I cut you off real quick, they was Duffy and them. Duffy was the very first person when I tried to do a podcast in 2013. He was the very first person I interviewed when Chicken had the studio down.
Forest. Yeah, that's where we was at. So that's where we did the No Face shit at.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Niggas was cool as hell though. Chicken, all them niggas was cool, you feel me? But when we started the Designer Boys shit, they was involved with somebody else, like who kind of, like I don't know if he was their manager or like he owned Flex. I don't know who he was.
Gotcha.
This nigga Al, his name is Al. I don't know if you know him.
I don't think so.
But I don't know him like that either. But when Designer Boys started getting hot and we started like, Al got intimidated, like, so remember he hit Krim up one day, like 4-page text message, like, yo, you gonna have to find somewhere else, like da-da-da-da-da, you and your Designer Boys, because honestly, I don't give a shit about y'all. Like, I remember Krim showed you, like, damn, niggas is the fuck.
Really?
So we had to, like, it was over for that studio setback time, so it was like, fuck. So we started going to Miniman Studios, Chameleon and shit, and after a while with that, it was like, oh yeah, and to the Flex Army shit, like, that split, but they ain't had nothing to do with like the artists and shit. It was really like over their head with that dude. But you know, it still be kind of like funny for a little bit because, but yeah, then we started recording with Chameleon. And I just felt like we was getting jerked, you know what I'm saying, at the time. Not by Chameleon, like personally, like that's something we wanted to do because like they new studio now, we was there when that shit, like I'll give credit to Chameleon, like he fixed that shit up. Like he really went in on that shit. That shit is like.
That's the one with the Henny on the wall.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the Henny like that everywhere, but.
Yeah, that's hella Henny.
But yeah, he fixed that shit up. But we was there like when we was in there lighting candles to stay warm. You get what I'm saying? But that money started adding up, and the mixes wasn't coinciding with the money we was spending. But I still respect it because that was a part of our journey. We some little niggas, but we not little niggas.
Yeah.
But I told myself we not gonna be little niggas. So get studio time. Now it's like, you know what? Time to get our own shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll go in the garage with this shit. And that's what we did. Hero showed me how to record basic. And from there, it's like I took the shit in my own hands. Now I'm the engineer. So that's to speak on that, like, yo, adding value. Yeah, picking up another hat. Some shit gotta get done. Graphic designers, cameraman, all that shit is essential, bro. Like that should just enhance everything. But and I know Hero was living in like Union, New Jersey or some shit like that. So I know he wasn't gonna be able to be as hands-on with me. Plus me and Hero, we two different people. Like we see two different ways. I respect what he do, he respect what I do, but everybody not meant to like work side by side together all the time. You get what I'm saying?
Word.
So, but I think that's what made us dope too. Like on our first project, mostly any song you hear Hero on, like he kind of led the wave on that and the direction and the what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, basically the direction of those songs and shit. And the other songs, it'll probably be on my beat, but Krim will lead the way on that. And they both was on both songs, but you'll hear the difference of like you got Hero on the hook of a song like nowadays, like it's just different, but that added to the value of us.
So the documentary that you mentioned, is that your documentary or the whole Designer Boy documentary?
Yeah, this a bombshell too. I'm trying to do a DB documentary, like just based off that initial start, and I still kind of want to leave room for growth for more shit, but I kind of feel like I want to make this the big one. Like I want to do this big because it's like you gotta make your story important. Because I kind of like not diminish or downplay it, but I'm a person like I like to keep moving forward. I don't like to keep thinking about 10 years ago. I feel like on some old high school story shit.
Back in the day, I used to do this.
Yeah, I'm doing this now, but
Word.
like that's why I'm motivated. That's another sense of motivation too. I have to make something happen to not let that go out in vain, and not let 10 years ago go out in vain. So when I do pop, I could talk about 10, 20 years ago, and it all add up to
You
this.
can show it right here.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying?
I
So
feel you.
where documentary, I'm trying to have that shit. I'm trying to really have like all the members, not at one time in front of each other's faces, but I want to touch on everything. Like even if somebody got a negative opinion about me, say that shit. That's your opinion. You gotta have your opinion.
Word.
Real shit. So I'm trying to make that shit fair and have everybody speak their piece. Not even piece like that, but just different perspectives. You get what I'm saying?
Because everybody watched it grow from a different, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From a different way.
I fuck around how you up there too, just on some real shit. Just 'cause I
No,
want to get different perspectives of
Bro,
what people
I can
saw.
tell a story. I'm gonna save this one for the documentary though. I ain't gonna say it, but it was one time in your garage. We was getting ready to go to
Niggas was fighting. I remember that. The concert. I didn't even know you was there, yo.
Yeah, bro.
I know you was at the concert, but you did. All right, I do remember you was at the gas station. You had all the.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You get what I'm saying?
Niggas was fighting.
Like I said, from that, like that was like one of the first times that I interacted with, because I knew everybody else, mostly everybody else individually, but as together. So I'm in there like,
The fuck? Shit happened quick too.
it's in your crib, so I'm looking like, yo, how the fuck this nigga get him from here and him from here in this one room? I'm like, I'm standing by this door.
You see, I came down, yo, y'all niggas, well, y'all gotta pay for that breaking lights and shit. Y'all niggas is wildin', bro.
Nah, yeah, but yeah, we could touch on that on the
Nah,
documentary,
definitely.
But that's why I say everybody was from the outside looking in, watching it happen. So there's gonna be some crazy stories.
Facts, nah,
That's gonna
definitely.
be some crazy stories, bro.
I'm trying. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to have that shit out by March. I'm trying to give myself enough time to really like.
Oh, next
'cause-
2024, next March.
Yeah, because that's the 10-year anniversary of our first project, March 14th, 2014.
I think
So,
I got you because I think I still might have some footage. Bro.
yeah.
Like,
Oh man,
I got
that
you.
should be dope.
Nah, I got you. Yeah, I think I still got footage from the concert.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I know the concert's on YouTube. Like the
Yeah.
video that I put together, the concert, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember. I probably still got the link in one of my emails, yo, my Google Drive.
If y'all just go to YouTube and type in DB concert, it's gonna pop up.
Yeah, watch that, man.
Yeah, go check that in. But
Got a lot of good moments.
but yo, definitely, bro. We definitely gonna It's not the first time you gonna come here. 'Cause
Sure, I'll be back.
you're gonna keep growing. You get what I'm saying? And definitely, we got set that up for DG to get.
Yeah,
him up there.
definitely. Just let me know. Just
Word.
we're gonna set that up.
So like I said, bro, definitely appreciate you for coming through.
Appreciate you,
Keep
bro.
going forward. You get what I'm saying? Keep building whatever it is that you got to build to get you to the next level, bro.
Sure.
And whenever you got some new shit, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you tap in. So give me your Instagram, your what I'm saying, real quick before we sign out of here.
Yeah, you good.
With you.
You could reach me Instagram Uncle_YG. Could tap into my production page. How you do that, Uncle YG, which is my tag. bset.now on Instagram. bset Studios. Yeah, y'all can still tap into Designer Boys 201 too. We still upload like little shit on the story or whatever.
Word.
Cause Designer Boys is not dead. So yeah, we all alive. We all kicking. Krim kicking. I'm kicking. Holly kicking. Everybody that Hero still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody who's a part of it is still got something going on for the most part.
Facts.
But yeah, appreciate you for having me, bro. Definitely.
real.
Dope.
Make sure y'all follow Going Forward Going Forward .podcast on Instagram, and then just subscribe to the YouTube. That's Going Forward the podcast. We got some shit coming up for y'all for May, man. We got more episodes. Go watch all them shits, man. Get us lit, man. We signing out. Going Forward.